This will be our first video for the playlist Sorcery Basics and will be available in the Sorcerer's Guild under the hashtag Sorcery Basics. This, of course, as I said, is the first lesson, and for spellcraft, the most important thing is intention. You need to be able to put your intent into your spells. Even more importantly than being able to charge them is to be able to push your intent through your hands, and basically to move with intent. So, to that end, the first exercise we will be learning is to push your intent through a pendulum and get the pendulum to move the way you want it to. Now, I should warn you, if you intend to learn pendulum divination, this could mess with that because it gives you the ability to control how the pendulum moves. Once you can control how the pendulum moves, it makes it less random whether it's going to turn in a circle or a line or what have you. So, if you've already learned pendulum divination, it might not be an issue. I, however, learned this first, and because of that, I'm not really able to get yes or no with the pendulum, because I can control the answer too well. Okay, so, it's a very simple exercise. Just hold the pendulum out in front of you, and you're not going to be concentrating on moving your hand. You want to ignore your hand. You want to just focus on the pendulum and tell it to move in a circle. Like that there. And then you go ahead and stop it and tell it to move back and forth in a line like so. Now, this isn't telekinesis. All this really is your mind making your hand do what you want it to. In fact, if you'll notice very closely, I'm not intentionally telling my hand to do anything, but watch my hand real closely as I tell it to go in a circle. There are slight movements in my hand that are actually causing this, but it's not something that you do intentionally. It's just when you focus on the pendulum moving a certain way, after a while your hand will start to do it. Will start to make little tiny motions that cause the pendulum to go the way you want it to. See, you can actually sit. That one was actually pretty good. I actually felt that one. Probably because I'm focusing on being aware of it. But they're just tiny little motions. That's okay, don't worry about it. We're not learning telekinesis with this exercise. We're just learning to focus our will. Okay, so make it go back and forth. See how far you can push this. Now remember, don't think about your hand. You want your hand to just naturally do whatever it needs to create this event. Don't tell your hand to move. Do not focus on your hand at all. Forget about it. Just tell it to move. And I probably should have said that I was moving it into a circle. Okay, let's go ahead and stop it again. That one takes a while. Especially where you're not intentionally letting... See, there was the hand again. Okay, now we've got it set still. Go in a circle. So let's stop again. Go back and forth. And then we'll stop it again. So to go back and forth the other way from side to side. As you get better at this, it's kind of fun. Oh, stop it again. To see how fast you can make it go. Now remember, focusing on the tip of the pendulum. Just telling it what you want it to do. Don't worry about whether your hand moves or not. This is you getting your subconscious in line. Your subconscious mind will make your hand have them little things. Push your intent, your will, through down into your hand without your conscious body telling it what to do. And that is what we're looking for. We want the subconscious mind taking an action that the conscious mind has not told it to do. Like I said, like the little jerks and unsteady motions in my hand that actually result in the pendulum doing what I'm willing it to do. Okay, now we're